Welcome back everyone, hope you're all okay. We're going to carry on with upstyles today. So I'm going to give you a few options of what you can do, or you might change it a little bit yourself and do different options as well, but I'm just going to give you some ideas, okay? So if you can see at this side, I've curled the hair with straighteners, all going back that way, apart from one I've just brought down forward. At this side, I've straightened her hair because I'm going to do a plait at that side. So you might choose to do curls all over, you might try both, you might do one with curls and then do it again with plaits, but you can have a go either way, all right? Then at the back, I've smoothed this down a little bit, but just left some body in the bottom there. So watch the whole video to see where we're going, so you know what we're doing, and then you can go back through it step by step and make sure you've got everything ready. You need to think about like lots of up styles for brides, for bridesmaids, and think about the different types of hair that you might be working with. So you might have 4 bridesmaids who all want the same style but have got different types of hair. So for some, you might have to use added hair to make it longer. For some, they might have very fine hair, so you might have to use padding or hair to pad it out a little bit. So just think about that when you're doing this, okay? So I'm going to start in the back area. Okay, so I'm on the back. I'm going to comb all the hair. You might want to keep it with some lift in it. You might want to keep it flat. That is totally up to you. She's not very long really for my up style, so I've decided that I'm going to keep it really quite flat. Double bobble, remember, so that if one breaks. So I'm going to take this right into her nape. You could do it, if you like, to one side, and that looks quite nice. So you could bring it across here, but it's up to you how you do it. I'm then going to take a little bit of hair, just a fine piece of the hair, and I'm going to cover this bobble with that hair like that. Round it goes. All right, and then just with a curvy grip, I'm going to secure that in there. Okay. Next, you can back brush it, you can back comb it, whichever you'd rather. You could use some crimping underneath if you wanted to pad it out. Personal preference. Like I said, she's not very long really. Ideally it'd be nicer if she were longer, but it's what you've got. I've got some padding here. You can get some padding from the supermarket. You could get some donuts and you can just cut them in half and just sew the ends so that they don't fray. If you can't sew, now's your time to practice. So put my padding in, and my clips, I'm going to go up and reverse pin into there to secure that padding. And again at the other side, just to tuck it in really well. Up I go and tuck that in. And I'm going to do the same at the other side. So I fanned the hair up now to cover that and just put a fine pin in. I'm going to do the same at the other side here. So there's my, take your time with this, I'm doing it quite quickly to show you, but I can fan the hair out. And if you've got some fine pins, that's great. If you haven't, just use your curvy grips and then push that into there. And then again, take your time to get that all nice. If you've got some hairspray, spray it over. And now you've got a perfect cushion there for the rest of your hairstyle as well. So this is one of your options that you can do, okay? So I'm just going to take a triangle section and I'm going to split that into 3 and just do basic plait there. I'm going to add some hair at this side to this piece and then put it across into the middle. I'm free here then to do the same. Add a piece to this. And then once you've added some, put it across in the middle. I'm just going to do it small sections. I've added it here, and again it goes there. Little bits. If you can't French plait, now's your time to have a little practice at home. Do it on little sections like this. Just take your time. You can try a Dutch braid, which is under instead of over that I'm doing now. Nice fine section. You can do it looser if you like, so it looks a little bit softer. And there. And again here, look. All the way. Now what I'm going to start doing now is pulling it a little bit further back, so I'm not actually going to be touching her scalp now. And I'm only going to be taking from this side. I've run out of hair there because I want to bring this back towards my hair at the back. So I'm doing my plait, and it's coming all the way into it. And you can do various types of plaits like this. This doesn't have to be like this. Have a little experiment. If you can good at plaiting, try different ways. Take that all in now. So all that's going to come into here. And then with my little lady, I'm just going to plait all that hair in. Bringing it around. And then to my base back around here. You might decide to leave the ends out and curl them and put them on top of it, or you might want to tuck them in. Sometimes you don't know till you're actually doing it. And you think, oh, this would look nicer. So just practice. All right, now I'll have a look where I want it to lay. I'm gonna tuck my ends in round there and then keep it in. I'll show you in a sec. So I've tucked it in there. And then I like to just lift it up a little bit before I totally secure it. You might want that a bit tighter. It's up to you. You might want a little bit lift there. You might pull it out a little bit more. So you'd do the same at the other side. If that was for a client, you wouldn't do opposite things. So I'm just going to show you at this side now with the curls what I'd do. This one, remember I said I left forward. Well, that I'm going to leave out so that can dangle down. If it was for a wedding, I'd leave that up till the last minute so then it could drop out afterwards, so that it kept it in as long as possible. So these curls, I'm just going to look in my mirror, keep teasing these back, and I'm going to bring them over and cover this. So I like them quite tight at the, and then I'm going to cover around my bun. So I've brought all these back, and I've just covered them over here, all right, as such. I've brought that up there to cover the pins that way, okay. I've left a little bit out there. She might like that even messier, she might like it tighter. You do accordingly, it's up to you. Little tip, if you put a little bit of cream on your comb, like that, and then, you know, for all these like stray hairs, then if you use that rather than your fingers, just to get them in, you can use that to finish that off. Even across the top here, you can, to go over that and lay it down. when you are happy with it and you've done it all and you're going to put any accessories in, just make sure then. So I've done that because I want to hide them clips, but I can rearrange my curls. And this lady then is going to have, and again, look in the balance and you arrange your curls around your hairpiece, if that's what you're going to add, little fascinator. So she's now a bit mother of the bride, eh? And we'll finish them curls. And that's how she'd look. Remember, if you'd done both with curls, that'd be full of curls. If you'd done both with the plait, that'd be really smooth under there. So that's the side view with the plait. And then front on. And then this is a view with the curls. So have a go at that, but also have a practice at some other ideas. And if you've got some photos, send them to me and we can upload them. Keep practicing. You can be doing this at home, and all stay safe. Take care. Bye.